Alrighty, it's your boy Zxous, and we're back with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video. And in today's video, we're going to be using the Mary and Emma comp. Now, obviously, I don't know if we're gonna actually beat Blacksmith like this, because I'm gonna try like with a twist. I'm gonna try to like auto it and see if it works. But reason why my Mary or my Emma's not built, if I could, I will build her up. I mean, I think I have enough mats too. I do. This is what we want to upgrade, right? But obviously this skill right here, which is her second skill, is recover, like HP recovery for all allies 10% permanently when your HP is above 90, or when her HP is above 90%. So the reason why we're using her is basically to increase Mary's heal more. It's kind of like a full heal team against Blacksmith, my bad. But I want to see how well it's gonna work, right? I'm gonna definitely try to auto it. I've autoed Blacksmith once when I actually, like, I forgot what team it was. Like, I put it together. I think it was just my main team, but I switched Modernia and Haran, because usually, if you guys know how I run Blacksmith, I always put Haran before Modernia. I put Modernia before Haran just because of the 5 extra seconds, and boom. But I think this team will work great. Let's try to get 20 likes on this video. I think I'll just start saying like 20 likes. I think that's the goal. We'll stick around until I see like if it's like averaging another amount, then, you know. All right, I mean, we'll try to push forward, but it should be fine on auto. Right, Mary's burst skill is so good too. Like, look at this, y'all. Oh my god. Oh. Bro, I can't, bro. I cannot, bro. I cannot. But yeah, so with this team, we have a lot of heals, and we have a lot of heals here, right? Now, we don't really have heals from Emma unless we use her burst skill. Right, so keep that in mind. We have heals from Blanc, we have heals from Mary, but Emma, we have HP increase, like not HP increase, like healing recovery, HP recovery increase, but she only heals, like she has a heal on her first skill, but it is only a 5% chance. Remember that. And then also, you also have to remember that, what's it called? She heals on her burst skill, and because Mary's a 20-second burst skill. Oh, actually, we got her healed. I guess the timer was just, burst generation was that quick that time didn't finish. So we do have heals from there, and you kind of see how. Oh, Emma died though. Okay, well, that's not looking too good. But the heals are working, right? Maybe if we had another healer, like if I took off Blanc and put in, like, I don't know how I would do it, because I don't know, like, Nah, I think it would work fine. There's just bad RNG there. But I want to try to beat it with like this type of team, right? Because Blacksmith is like, I want to say the only boss like, that people are not autoing just because of like how the gimmick works. Right? You have to actually like pay attention for this boss. Same as Train. It's kind of like this for every boss, but I'm not gonna touch it at all. I'm literally just okay. Okay. So we don't want that happening, right? It's definitely not efficient, as you can see already, but let's see. I think we could do it, right? The heals will be nice. The healing recovery, like, it might be nice in arena too, right? A bit more. I don't think actually, like in arena, the thing about Mary, not Emma, Mary, is that her first time around with her heals is not all that great. So, okay, I'm gonna just control it here, right? I'm gonna control it here. Right, but you could kind of see, right? So right now, Blanc has no HP, right? Which is fine. She's healing herself. And then we use Emma, or Mary. I keep saying Emma for Mary, and then boom. But you kind of see the heals are there, right? And everyone's just healing, right? Yeah, so everything is looking like it's working out right now. I think everything is working out right now. It's only not gonna work out if all bombs are coming towards one character at once, right? Like, this is like kind of like an evenly spread, somewhat evenly spread. Like, I'm gonna try to actually just handle those bombs, but it works, right? Again, Blacksmith is not a hard boss, so your team comp can literally just be like, realistically, it could be anything, but it's just better if you have those AoE units, right? But with a team like this, where Blanc is always healing after the burst skill or the full burst, and Mary's always healing with the full burst, not to mention Mary's also increasing everybody's max HP by a certain percentage. What is my Mary at? What's her increasing it by? By 21%. So we're getting that extra, everybody's getting, like, we're getting more heals because they're healers who are based off their max HP, right? Let's not forget that. Okay, well, my Mary died. No, not my Mary, my Emma. I keep saying Mary for Emma and Emma for Mary. Like, what am I doing? But it doesn't mean we're out, because obviously we still have the heals from 2 characters, right? So if you guys like, you could run teams like this, and this is where like Blanc again, if you have Noir especially, becomes 10 times better, because she's another character who's like a defender, support, and a healer as well. But I just want to say she's more efficient, guaranteed. Oh, if you have Noir with her, right? So this is kind of where like having Noir and Blanc, right, just can make your teams a lot easier, because now obviously like if I like actually focused on the bomb, my Emma wouldn't be dead. But in theory, right, what's happening here is that what's it called, we're like supposed to just constantly heal non-stop, right? Like for example here I can't auto, I have to actually attack there. But yeah, we're just healing non-stop, right? I know a lot of my showcases you guys have seen, like since Dorothy has dropped, always had Dorothy on the team, so it seemed quite easy. But here we like our main DPS is just Modernia, right? You could kind of see the big jump, 42 million, and the second highest is 11 million for Noir after all this time, right? So you could kind of see, but the reason why we're actually going to be able to beat it still is simply because of the heals, right? Where the max HP increase is very big as well. The heals is very big as well, right? So you can kind of see it works there. I want to try a full heal team, but my problem is I don't know another burst 3 that heals that I could think of. I know Helm is one, and I'm trying to think of another one. Helm and somebody else. There's another burst 3 that can heal, bro. Ooh, Helm heals. Like, I mean everybody, because Dee heals herself. But like, who? Like, is there not another burst 3 that heals everyone? I guess not. Maybe I'm tripping. Or maybe I don't own her. No, I do. Because I think the only burst 3 I'm missing is Scarlet. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's probably just Helm, but I'm gonna try like a full heal team then maybe in PvP. I don't know if that's gonna work whatsoever, or maybe I'll do a video on that. But yeah, you can kind of see these teams work, right? Of course you're gonna need your DPS at the end of the day, hence why Modernia was there. But it works great. It works great. It works fantastically. So actually let's do this like real battle. Let's do this real battle again, right? And then we'll end off the video here just so that I have it done. But yeah, I like it, right? I think Mary's very good. I think her also, like, even if you decide to use her over Litter or Dorothy for that max HP, it's not useless, right? If you just look to everything she does about water-coded like allies or whatever for those buffs, then sure, there might be a problem. But in theory, like, if you ignore all that stuff and just look at Mary as nothing but a healer, she's already doing like God's work, right? She's a fantastic character when it comes to that heal, right? And this team is so like, I want to say in terms of like heals, if you're actually playing, it's actually like gonna keep you alive the whole time. Because remember, Blanc also gives herself a shield, right? She gives herself a shield that nullifies the attacks, right? So I don't have to worry about any HP, because when we're in a full burst, Mary's healing. When we're not in a full burst, or actually when we're in a full burst, Mary and Blanc are healing. When we're out of a full burst, only Blanc is healing, right? And if we ever do need to use you know, Emma's burst skill, then we'll get more heals like that, right? Or if we proc the 5%, remember that's a thing too, right? There's a 5% chance she heals, right? It's a very low chance, that's why I don't really consider it, because that's really only good against machine guns. But this team is quite, right, you can kind of see, you're always going to see the HP just go right back up to the top, right back to full, like all the time with a team like this, right? So there's that too, right? I think obviously I'm glad Mary is actually good. Like, I would say she's probably the best limited we've had since, like, including collabs. I would say I would probably use Mary over Makima, Power, Anne, right? Like, in most situations, I think Mary is probably the best limited right now in the game. Right, maybe I'll do a video ranking the limiteds or something like that. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see a video of me ranking the limiteds. But I would say she's the best limited. I would say second best is probably Makimura Anne, and then you can go from there, right? Because Power is a very good character DPS, but I feel like she needs the most investment for you to actually get to a point like that. But yeah, I like this team because the heals are just so efficient, right? You could like, it's quite insane how this team works, right? And this could be your main team on a lot of content too, right? It could be your main team for like Chatterbox or even Modernia, right? It could be your main team for a lot of those contents too. All right, progression if you want like a full heal team progression, and you also have your tank with Blanc, right? You can quite see, right? It's working out, and because our HP is increased. Remember, Blanc would have just died there actually if our max HP wasn't increased by Mary. Remember that, right? My Blanc literally would have died just then if my max HP wasn't increased from my Mary. Right, so you can also see how it's like very, very useful, that max HP increase, right? But I like this team, like not like, let's say a semi full heal team. It's like 3 out of 5 characters are healing, right? So that's why I say semi full thing, right? And then but like Mary's a healer, or not Mary, Emma's a healer, but she's not like healing like that, at least not now. But yeah, you can see it's clearable, right? So I'm gonna try to get a full heal team, but I do think Mary and Emma is very useful, right? Even if if Emma, I don't know, I keep mixing up their names, but even if Emma isn't healing, that 10% HP received or recovery increase for all allies is still helping us heavily, especially since we're also having our max HP increased. So definitely let me know if this is a team you guys will probably try out. All right, it works in Blacksmith. If you have this team and you want to give it a go in Blacksmith and you couldn't beat it before, it works. But yeah, it's your boy Zxous, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out later. Peace.